it says sign in.
Are we good?
Are we good?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hopefully. All right. Well, I'm glad that you can fix this because.
It's okay. It's enough for my Twitch stuff. So.
Well, Twitch is different. I was using OBS before. I've never used Prism.
Prism's annoying.
Prism is like prison. It traps me in a loop of never-ending darkness. Okay. Because I don't see chat on my end when I'm streaming, so I can't see it. I can't even see the chat.
Okay, there we go.
So our comments and everything are all good?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we log in on the big TV so we can see?
Yeah, I'm on there already.
Like on the big TV downstairs? You did? You got it all up? Okay. A very, very delayed start. Well, I don't see it on the big TV down here. What I said, but... So I am just getting everything set up. I was having technical difficulties with Prism and I was very frustrated. But, yeah. I think we've got this figured out. So, okay. Everything is very small on my screen, so I apologize, I can't really see. But I want to see if we can get Ghosty Booze to talk tonight at my house. I just have to get everything set up while I'm waiting for people to come in. All right. I don't see the live chat, though, down here on the TV, by the way. What? Okay, well. Or you could set that up for me so I can figure it out. This is all new. Okay. So I usually use Spirit Talker app usually first. But we'll see how we're doing. I have to get everything up and running. I can't see my chat right now, which I don't understand why. But I should be able to see it on the TV soon. Gotta love the technology aspect of everything. It just doesn't want to work properly. But I'm going to start simple with the spirit box because that's usually what they like to talk on. Okay. Need my moderator for a second. So it's not on the, I just need your help. I just to get it set up so I can see it. So on the TV, if I want to put it on the TV under your account, can you set that
down there?
Huh?
Is it playing down there?
I tried to get it to play down there. Can I get your help just setting that up real quick? That's all I need help with. That's all I need from you. I just need it set up so I can see the chat.
Okay, so when you go down there, and it should be playing because I broadcast it to the TV.
Right, but I don't see the chat.
You have to go down, and there should be an option for comments.
Can you help me bring it up? Because I'm old. I'm old and I'm new. Okay, well, while I get this all set up, I'm not really a logistics person. I'll do it, but I'm not techie. I don't have a techie person. I mean, I'm techie with the ghost stuff, but
But you also might not be able to see it on the TV.
Well, that's what I'm trying to understand is if I can get that stuff to come up because...
I don't think you can.
Well, just see if you can. Because otherwise... It's... here.
It's over there. Over there. No, it's not.
I just had it in my hand. It's just in my hand. That's the sound bar. Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay. My brain is everywhere. I don't know where the remote went. It might be back upstairs. Be back
Why
down
is it
here.
upstairs?
Well, because I needed you and I had to run upstairs. So that's how it goes. It might
There's
be.
not an option to watch it on the TV.
So if I want the
You
live...
watch it on your iPad.
Well, can you get my iPad and can you set it up for me? Because I won't be able to see if anybody says anything otherwise. Because I thought I'd be able to watch it on the TV, but for some reason, like I said, when I'm streaming with this software, it's not like OBS where it seems like I can just do it. So, the technology woes continue. Just gonna grab my iPad so I can see what people are saying to me.
Why is your passport 8 million light years long?
Why is my... Oh, because it's security? That's why? Security? Thanks. Hopefully that's it. Okay. Set me up. Hook me up with everything. Once we get that hooked up and once I get everything going. What? Oh, could you just stop reading my stuff? That would really be great if you could just not. Thank you.
It looks like he's talking to me.
Okay, all right. I'm on a live stream. Please do not bring that up. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, not YouTube kids. Jesus Christ, what am I doing?
Okay.
ID. I touch it.
Oh, okay. Well, just tell me.
Touch it, please, so I can get in.
Did it go? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And while we're doing that and I'm getting everything all set up so I can see what you guys are saying to me, I'm getting everything else brought up so that I have it all ready to go. Just gonna turn this down. Okay. I just wish I could see what anyone says. It'd be nice if I could say hi and communicate. Okay. Oops.
You pressed too hard.
Sorry. I don't have to use iPad, laptop, and mobile all at once for this. So this is interesting. It's been very interesting. Let's see here. I was just seeing in the settings if it had anything in here too that I could look for, but for some reason it's just not coming up for me, and I don't know why. Interesting. I can't interact with you until I can see what you guys are saying. It's so frustrating. And the bunny is going crazy. So I have a bunny named Gizmo. And she is going ape shit right now. I'm surprised I'm not signed into that already. Like, I would have thought. Oh gosh, there's chat. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle.
Oh my God, Steve's trying to talk to you.
Oh good.
Hello,
well, now we
Liz.
can
How
see
are
it.
you? Can you see me, Liz? Okay, I'm getting dizzy here. Laughing emoji.
Okay. I can see chat on my iPad now, so now I can see what you guys are saying. Oh gosh,
He
it's a
said
miracle.
this is funny.
It is funny. You have no idea.
Swipe. Oh wait, Mom.
Yes, show me. Here.
He's
Okay.
telling you how to do
Yes,
it.
thank you, Steve. I am so done with this stuff.
Okay, hold on.
Is there like a widget for that?
Hey guys. Hey Steve.
That is my daughter.
What's up, bruh?
My
Trying to help
bestie
her.
booze. My bestie days.
Okay, hold on.
I know. It's so funny. I just can't get anything to work today. So bogus.
Oh, look.
Did you get it?
Now you can see your chat in the corner.
Yes. Thank you.
I don't know why it's automatically. So hold on.
What? It's what?
It's automatically doing stuff.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to get it to stop.
Maybe
Stop
it's-
freaking out.
Is it catching up or something?
No, this is just automated stuff, and I want it to stop.
Oh.
And it's making me tweak out. Okay. Why is it doing this?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Steve said hi.
Hi, Steve. I'm just trying to get this, and it's so funny because I'm just not used to Prism at all.
Okay, Steve, yo, why is my chat tweaking at you?
I
you
know
see-
that's been the whole
Oh,
problem.
it's overlaying.
Okay.
Hold on. I got this.
Well, while you are figuring out my technical difficulties, I've got my Spirit Talker going, getting that brought up. I'm gonna turn on.
And there's no way for her to see it, so it's not like she...
I might have to go off the iPad. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
But my EMF, my baseline's at 0, so we're good. And that's away from technology.
Turn your volume up so you can read your chat.
Here we go.
There you go.
Okay, we're at 0. I can't put things too close to it because if I do that, it will. Really? We're gonna do that, aren't we?
So what is this?
This is the EMF thing. So when it spikes or whatever, you'll see it. It'll go up here. You'll see it at the top.
Hold on.
But
Oh,
yeah, and when it gets
that's
really crazy, it does that. So
So it can't detect you.
let's
But
see.
I'm being nosy. Oh, it doesn't even detect phones now.
Well, it depends too on equipment. Some equipment is
Oh.
crazier than others. So a little bit of backstory now that I can kind of see the chat here.
I'm being nosy.
Okay. You're seeing the chat twice? I know it is. It's the fucking Google Mesh. Yeah. Stupid fucking thing. Okay. Okay.
Are we back?
Are we back?
I hope I'm back.
I hope I'm back.
froze,
I don't
but
froze, but
I think it's the Google,
I think it's the Google
Mesh.
Mesh.
All right, bye, Steve.
All right, bye,
Thank
Steve.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
I really want to
I
reset.
really want to reset it, but okay. I think what is actually happening with my internet and everything else is my mesh needs to be updated. I have a box down here for that. Okay. Let's see.
You should be good.
So it should be good now. Okay. Okay, so everything's all good. Well, let's hope it stays connected because you know that the mesh sucks. That's why we have a new one in the box. Yep, the new mesh is in that box right there. It needs to be set up yet.
Can't stay.
Well, it's talking already. Can't stay. So this is my house. Like I said, this LED light strip. I'll tell you a little bit about what happens while I'm sitting here. Is so this light behind me, these lights flicker, and I mean they're LED bulbs, and it happens in every room. So it happens in the bathroom, the kitchen, the bedrooms. It doesn't matter what room you're in. These lights will flicker. Sometimes when you go in there and it just starts flickering. It's not all the time, but it will happen. And it's usually trying to get my attention. So that's how that works. Am I double audioing here? Is this what's going on? It says one device down. I don't have any audio. I don't know why Prism makes this so difficult for me, but okay. So the lights will flicker in here. The LEDs will turn red or they'll start flashing. Sometimes I'll leave and come home and this whole room is lit up red like a frickin' burlesque house. And I'm like, okay, well, that's how I kind of know it's pissed off because it changes the thing red. I don't know why it turns red. A little more back history of this house. So this house is a historic home. It was built in the early 1900s. It's 3 stories. And there was a fire above the garage, I believe in the 1930s. I did find a newspaper article that did confirm that. So there was at least one incident here that...
Alan.
Oh, it said Alan. So there was one incident here at the house, at least, that had some kind of a tragedy to it. So I'm not sure as far as deaths go. Anyways, Facebook, I did a live and, okay, yeah, so good. Thank you. I'm so glad that this is working now. So anyways, so a little more back history on this. I've cross-referenced with newspapers with my cousin. We did a Facebook Live that went for 3 hours and got actual names out of the Spirit Talker app. And we were able to verify that those names were also names of actual people that, through newspaper articles, lived in this house. So I know that it is an intelligent haunting. But they're usually pretty talkative. I have one spirit in particular that I've done spirit box sessions, and they like to interrupt, and they're kind of rude, and they like to swear, so I apologize. They will sometimes say very not nice things. A lot of times it's F you, but okay. So I have this up. Just gonna turn the volume on that device up a little bit. So.
Why am I here?
Okay, well, we're already starting off that way. Why am I here? Okay. So I was just gonna say in the chat, if you have anything that you would want me to ask, I'll ask it and we'll see what responses we get, because I've done multiple of these. I've done similar to the Estes method in my daughter's room, and that was kind of terrifying, actually. It's kind of scary. The responses we got were very interesting. Like, we're talking, like, it talked about an ancient torture device. I was like, that's kind of not really something I would want to know about. So, yeah, there has been... Why is it at 13 right here? Okay, let me not touch it. Let me see if I get a baseline. Okay, there's a 0 here, a 0 here. I'm going to turn this around. And like I said, welcome to my house. So, I just want to make sure there's nothing, there should be nothing interfering with this. Let me go higher and see if there's anything. Okay, we're good. I just want to make sure I'm not getting the app and stuff, because it will pick up things like technology and stuff. So it's pretty low. So that's, you know, if this thing was spiking a little higher, I'd be a little more worried. So I'm just going to leave this kind of, I don't know, that's me touching it.
Despicable.
Despicable. And it was at 0 was the baseline, but look at it now. It's at 4. It was at baseline. We'll see. He hasn't moved either. Okay. All right. So now that the chat's all good, if there's anything you want me to ask this, I will ask it openly. But if I went to 5, I know. The name that I got on the app most frequently between a written and a voice was Turner. The last name Turner. Turner, I can't even English right now. I just sounded retarded for a second. All right, Turner. So you can kind of see it kind of go into a 5. And I haven't touched it. There's nothing. It's just a couch, and me, and a rug. Oh, it's jumping up a little bit. It went to a 6. So we're just sitting here talking. Maybe if I say its name again, it'll go up again. I'm trying to remember what the first name was. Am I speaking with the person that likes to turn my lights red? Yeah, it's moving a little bit. Am I speaking? Yeah. What the hell? Okay. Am I speaking with the last name Turner? Is that you? I also have another thing. I have more tools to use. So while that's doing its thing, because it's sitting there, it's moving. I did pick up the cat balls because they like to play in with light. So I figured that might be helpful. And I have a spirit box that also sweeps. So I'm actually going to have the lights turned off. Hey, Google, turn off lights.
I'm behind you.
It said, I'm behind you. And we're at 8. We're at 8, guys. 7, 8. So we're getting up there. Turner, is that you? Can you get closer to this device in front of me? If that's you?
Correct.
It said correct.
Rich.
Rich. Okay. Nope. Here we go. It turned off. I turn it back on. It's back up to where it was, and it's still above baseline. So I brought you something interesting over here. So I brought one of these cat balls over here, this little ball here, and when you touch it, it lights up. I know you like to play with lights, so when you touch it, you want to go ahead and touch that at any time you can. Oh my gosh, what are we with 13 right now? We're at 13. I'm backing away just to see if that's me. Okay, here we go. I'm staying right here. We're still 7, 8. And baseline was 4. Who's in the room with me? Do you want to talk today? Is Johnson here? Last name Johnson? Johnson is a name that I also got the last time I had a session. See, now it's dropping. Well, it dropped for a little bit. No, not Johnson. I also have the other thing that detects temperature changes. So I'm going to leave it on that mode. Let me put it on. I don't want to put it on that mode. Turn this down. All right, so this does temperatures at baseline at 4. Temperature is at 64. So this actually takes temperature of the room so we can see temperature fluctuations. I'm gonna see if I can turn the backlight on and leave it on. So we're at 64.4 degrees. Baseline is 4, and before I had, this was going up when it was talking, so. Hi, baby love. So I don't know what happened, and I haven't got any responses on here after that. So maybe it's not Johnson, maybe it is Turner that's in here messing with the lights again. Because that's the name I got. Turner, are you in here with me? Can you let me know that you're here? My temperature just went up. We're still at baseline at 4, and this was almost at 8 before. Let's see if they'll respond. Oh, I had a little bit of, we'll see. Turner. Will you speak to me, Turner? How many of you are in here with me right now? And baseline, like I said, baseline for the EMF in here is 4, and we were at almost a 7, 8 consistently just a little bit ago. This thing's been pretty silent, which is kind of shocking. It's usually going crazy. I do have the cat ball over there too. I brought some different stuff out here this time. I have all kinds of things in here. 66. I brought the little ball over there you can touch. If you hear any noise in the background, it's probably the bunny. Let's see. I keep having this thing keeps going off. You're awfully quiet today. Usually pretty chatty. You should. You definitely should, baby love. I just bought these. I've never used these in here before. This is kind of freaky that this is like it's 66 degrees. Hope it's not 66.6. Please don't turn to 66.6. For the love of God, please don't. I'm going to try running. I'm going to close this one out if I can. I'm going to pull up the other app. I'm going to pull up Spirit Talker. I didn't download Vox on there, but I have it on this phone that I'm streaming from. We're still at 4. We're at 66.7. I'm trying to 66.9 and climbing. Let's see, we're loading. I'm still at a 4 on EMF, so I'm at baseline. I don't know why that takes so long to load. I have been having so many, no 666. I have been having so many technical difficulties just trying to get this live stream up today. Like, it's ridiculous. So frustrated earlier. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, we're up and running. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to leave it over here. I know you like to talk to me. Will you come downstairs and have a talk with me today? Only good intentions, only positivity in here. I set the intention that nothing negative will come through here. This is my home and I do not allow that. So that is my firm boundary when we speak. You know this. I tell you this every time I do this. Usually everything is pretty respectful. I'm so shocked it's just so quiet. Like, it's never this quiet. It's kind of eerie quiet. I like the dark. Well, I did turn off the lights for you. Do you want to come and sit in front of me while we talk? You're still at 66. 66.9. I haven't had any other spikes on the EMF since earlier. I know you like the dark. Do you want me to turn off the light?
You saw me.
I saw you. Yeah, I mean, so I have it dark over here, just besides the candle over here. I could turn the other lights off. Yeah, I don't know if it's camera shy. I have no idea. We're at 67 degrees now, and the EMF is still at 4. You don't have to be shy. There's nothing here that's going to hurt you. This is just like how we normally do when we sit here and we talk. Just like I do on the stairs sometimes when you turn the lights red. Do you not like the lights blue?
Malefaction.
Malefaction. Okay. Interesting. I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but you could elaborate for me so I could understand. Time's out. I have to turn it back on. There's 68. Why do you turn my lights red? I think it's Turner that turns my lights. That's the last name of them. Turner.
In heaven.
That's better than getting the other response. Really, really dark responses from this box. I also have radio sweeps on this one, on this box, so I can do radio sweeps to see if there's anything. I could get Vox, which is the vocals. And that's creepy. That thing usually goes off crazy in here. But like I was saying earlier when Steve was in here, this house was built in the early 1900s. And there was a fire in the 19 different families that lived here. And some of the names that have popped up are Johnson.
Battle.
This battle. They said malefaction. Malefaction. Not infraction, malefaction. Not malfunction. Cat balls haven't been lighting up or anything yet. I've never tried the cat balls in my house yet, so this is definitely new for me. This is new equipment, so I got one that does temperature and EMF. This is a plain EMF reader itself, and then I have another phone that runs the Spirit Talker app. So this does like to talk a lot about a cemetery. Let's see. Yeah. They do talk a lot about a cemetery and I'm buried here. Like, well, that's a lot of it, the gist of it that I get. And then, so a really cool story. So there was one day I came home and once again, these LED lights up here were red, bright red. And, because it turns it from blue or whatever color it is to red. And I know that people will say, hey, well, if there's a power surge, these cheap lights will turn red. Well, these things turn red almost all the time. And when I leave, and they flash. So if that's some kind of malfunction, it's happening so often to be, I mean, it's too often for it to be guessed to be a coincidence. So, yeah. So an evil deed. Okay. Yeah. Watching. Are you watching us right now? You could sit across from me when we talk.
You better hide.
I'm not hiding. This is my home. I'm not hiding. Sorry, I'm not doing that. I know when you try to get like that, you know how I react. You know I know that this is my house. I live here too. We don't play that game. So you be nice. We do this all the time. We're still at 68 degrees. This is not, I'm kind of shocked. This was at 7, 8. It was spiking. I don't have any spikes. I haven't had any. It's just been at baseline at 4 for a while. I'm not hiding. And I would really like it. Could you just like sit right in front of me? We could sit on the floor here and have a conversation. You know, we usually have a nice little chat once in a while, especially like when you turn the lights red and I sit on the stairs and then we chit chat about all kinds of things. And like I was saying earlier, I did this Spirit Talker app and it came up Turner, the last name. And then I also did a voice session. And during the voice session, a voice came up and said Turner. So I've had that come up for me twice, not only in the actual text, I've had it come up in voice. Oh, here we go, Henry. Okay. I don't know why that thing keeps timing out on me. Okay. We're still at 4. Is that who I'm speaking with? You just giving me a name, Henry? Is there anybody else that's in the room with me right now?
800 years ago.
800 years. Well, that would be pretty ancient. I don't know, baby love, because the thing is, in where I live, we do have a lot of cemeteries that we have mounds. So we do have ancient burial grounds. And there are houses built around them, which I would understand why spirits would be pissed, because there are actually houses built around these burial grounds. Yeah. So I can understand why they would be pissed. We do have burial grounds, native burial grounds in the city. I do not believe that this house is on them, but then again, we don't know exactly what's on this land, because the person that owned this house owned a lot of the acreage of land by the lake. So this house, the person that had this house built, they owned a lot of the land here. And then eventually it got sold off into smaller pieces, and eventually other houses were built on it. But yeah, this house, I believe, was built in 1904. It is registered as a historic home. I have looked it up. I can find it. But my cousin, like I said,
You will find things below.
You will find things below. So you're telling me that there is stuff buried then. See, we're just talking about that. We're talking about mounds and burial grounds. You will find things. Prove. Look at that. So you're telling me that these houses are built then on burial grounds, also known as cemeteries for natives. Is this what you're trying to let me know? This kind of seems like what we're doing here. $800 years ago. That's a long time ago.
You are kind.
Thank you. I am kind. We're still at 4. We're still at 68, so nothing crazy's happening here. I wonder what would happen if I just start turning the lights off, because it said it likes the dark. And you know me, I'm ballsy enough, I will do so. So, yeah, you can kind of see we have, the historical layout of my house. Don't mind my crazy sign here. This is actually my Christmas table. That's where my Christmas houses go. It's still sitting there. Needs to go. I think there's enough light here. Okay. It said go down while I got up. Go down. He keeps talking about going down. I wonder if he's talking about the basement. Are you talking about the basement, or are you talking about actual in the dirt? You keep talking about that, about things below. And there's a few names we have. So I believe there was one is.
We died in battle.
We died in battle. And it said battle earlier too. It did say battle, if you look at it. Keeps talking about things below, dying in battle. Do I pay for this? No. But I do pay for the Vox. So the Ghost Vox. It's Ghost VOX. I do pay for that one. And that one actually has the voices that come through. That's on my phone that I'm streaming with. This app, I believe, is free. Anna Cook, are you here? I also got a response one time that when I asked questions on the voice, what they did for a living, and a voice came through and it was like, I'm a farmer. This one's a little easier to understand because the words are on the screen. The other one, sometimes it's hard to make out, and it does talk in very creepy voices. Hello, Miss Jen. How are you? I haven't moved since earlier when I was at a 7/8 spike, and it's still at a 4. We're still at 68, but it's just slowly being chatty. Universe. I keep trying to get some of the actual spirits that I normally talk to, that they'll see if they'll come through, but it's usually last name Johnson, last name Cook, and last name Turner. The cat ball's not lit up or anything, so we're not spiking or anything still. It's usually, like I said, I used to call the guy Ain't That Some Shit Guy, because he would come through on the voice and he would be like really, he would just have attitude. He was just a very spicy spirit. He's very, very sassy, and I love it, actually. I'm not sure who's been coming through tonight, because it's been kind of weird. It would give me some weird stuff talking about burial grounds. As soon as I mentioned it, it just kept going on and on about that.
Admire.
I'm still at baseline. And we're still at 68. 68 degrees. Fahrenheit. Yep, we're all good. Yep. Alma. I know of a town named Alma. That's an interesting name. Hi, Fenster. What's up? Welcome to my house. We're still sitting at a 4. I have not had any large spikes of EMF. It's just the bigger spike I had was around a 7 or 8. Well, we're just sitting here, but it's been staying around 4. And the temperature's been pretty consistent. But if there's anything that you would like me to ask, I'll ask it. Just put it in the chat. And I'll ask. I'll happily ask. Why do you linger in this house? What keeps you here? I know you've been a little shy tonight, but it's okay. You don't have to be shy. I keep feeling like I feel like there's a cold draft from the window. I'm pretty sure that's the window. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice house. I'm not gonna lie. I love this place. We don't actually, the fireplace doesn't exist anymore. The witch is close by. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm just gonna laugh at that. So now we have the plug-in one, but yeah. Yeah, welcome to my house. I got my ghosty boo blanket. Yep. They painted all the woodwork. They like painted it white. It's not, like the normal color. But yes, I do. I do communicate. Usually, I'm going to be honest, usually some of the responses I get from this box upstairs in my room is disturbing. I had a reference once in one of my sessions to, here we go again.
The devil is real.
Yeah, exactly. I think I have a very religious spirit in my house that does not like some of the items that I have in my house. I also want to mention that I don't know if you guys know who Paranormal Tyler is. He's also on YouTube. I have a postcard that he sent me. So his fingerprints on it came from his actual.
You are courageous.
Yeah, I know I'm courageous. Yeah, thanks. I do have balls of steel. Pretty fearless, actually. He sent that to me from his haunted collection. So, the witch. You know what's funny about that though? On my car, on my bumper sticker, well, actually, it's like a magnet. It says my other ride is a broom. But I do have like pendulums and oracle cards upstairs. So this very spiritual spirit does not like it, and they get a little bit testy about it. And they lecture me all the time, and they like to say witchcraft and, go on and on and on. And I'm like, you can go ahead and touch the cards. There's nothing bad about them. Just go ahead and touch them if you're curious. I don't care. Just don't get attached to it. But like I said, there's been some very dark responses I've gotten in this house. But I have also gotten some very light responses. So, yeah. Still at a 4. Haven't had any.
Your screams will echo.
Oh, well, that's good. Good to know. You know what I mean? Like I said, some of the responses I get go a little dark. So, mushrooms are legal now. I think, honestly, that there's multiple spirits in this house. So I think there's one that's a little bit on the darker side, and I think that there's a lot of good ones in here. It's just, there's one in here that likes to talk a lot about whatever, and I do not respond to that, and I do not, like I said, if you want to be negative about stuff, I do not allow that in my house. This is my house, and I share it with you, and I do not allow that. My intentions are positive. So I always make this very clear. I don't mess around. Mushrooms. My goodness.
You are trespassing.
No, you are trespassing. I live here too. We're not going to play that game. You're not going to argue with me. I bet you this is Mr. Spicy.
Where?
Here. I live here. I'm not trespassing. Don't argue with me. I live here too. Don't start. Like I said, there's just one spicy. the spicy one in here that likes to. It's like we try to see eye to eye, and sometimes they just love to test my boundaries. And trust me, I know they're doing it. I don't do anything out of fear. I'm not afraid. I am very comfortable in what I'm doing. If I was uncomfortable, I would not do this. So, and if at any time it does make me uncomfortable, I would cease to do it and I would close communication off. So, yeah, I do tell them this is my house. And if I share it with you, we're not going to do this. That's how it goes. Got to be respectful. It has to go both ways. They know I don't put up with any shit.
Murdered.
Yep, here we go again. We're going to talk about that. Who was murdered? I know you talked about the cemetery, the burial ground, the battle, down and whatever is down below. Boots. Huh. Interesting. I'm just trying to piece this together. No, I'm not live every Saturday. And this is actually my first live, and oh my gosh, the struggle, Miss Jen, just to get this to go with the live chat. Oh my gosh, it was Prism didn't want to work properly. My technology did not want to work with me, and finally my daughter helped me and we got it all figured out. But yeah, this is my first actual live with this. But I do this a lot at home. I usually talk more, like I said, when these LEDs turn red by themselves, they start flashing, because that's what the spirits do in here. And I think the red is like, I'm mad at you. I don't like you right now. Like, that's my sign. When it turns red, it's like it's upset with me for some reason. I can't figure out. I've asked it multiple times why it turns the lights red, and it doesn't tell me directly. Right. You know, Dave, I could use your help here, man, because like I need a techie person. Like, I have the iPad running. I mean, I've got my phone. I'm good with my devices here, but I have to run this off of my laptop and I have to connect it. It's a pain in the butt, but I mean.
Footsteps.
So we had boots and we had footsteps. And I mean, we do hear stuff like that sometimes. I'd love to talk on the podcast, because this house, since I've been here, we have had a lot of crazy things. And actually, one of my videos is of that table that I had over there. I had a train set during Christmas, and I was sitting in the living room here eating lunch one day, and the damn train just started going on the table by itself. I'm like, what the hell? And then, you know, so I'm
We're
like,
all good.
we're all good. You guys always never fail to amaze me. At the table, I was like, can you move the train? Because I just wanted to see if it would, do it. And it was kind of weird because it was kind of doing it on command. I have it on a video. I'd have to post the link to show you. I did record it because I was terrified for a second. It like shocked me because I was just eating, and all of a sudden I was like, what the heck? I got to get my phone out. I got to record this because it was freaking me out a little bit. But it liked this train set that I had. And every time I told it, I was like, can you stop the train? And it actually stopped the train. And I asked it to start it again, and it started it again by itself. And the remote was sitting on the stinking table. It's not like I could control it from anywhere. It was literally sitting there on the table. So they like playing with the Christmas train set and the Christmas houses. They love turning the lights on and doing things. Susan. I don't know who Susan is. I haven't heard that one before. Yeah, so we've had mimic voices. So we were playing Cards Against Humanity in the dining room over here. And it was 3 people. And we all at the same time heard my son's voice saying, "Mom." And I'm like, my son's not here. He doesn't live here anymore. He did live here. And he's an adult. He moved out. It mocked his voice. And all 3 of us heard it at the same time. So we've heard a little bit of mimicking. I don't have anything to indicate anything of the, I'm just going to not say that, of malevolent. I would say that like I said, there's a spirit that I've encountered that likes to say some pretty dark things. So I just try to remind it politely that in my house, my intentions are positive. And I do not allow that. So I could do Vox, but, well, I mean, it scared, the thing that it was more startling for me because I wasn't expecting it. He killed. Well, we say Susan and he killed. We keep talking about cemetery, buried, a battle, and it said buried below. And I'm starting to wonder, I'm starting to think here that there's some connection to some burial ground on this land or something, because all these responses that I've been getting, it just seems like that's what it's kind of pointing at all the way around. Murdered, killed, down below, and it talked about cemetery. It even talked about soldiers at one point. So I could go and see if I could get the Vox on there with the actual voices that come through. That thing is creepy as hell, though. Yeah, they do mimic. I've had voices mimic. We've had, so these cabinet doors here, those things will open by themselves. They love to open by themselves. I'll come home and those 2 cabinets at the bottom will be wide open. Sometimes these ones like to open by themselves. There have been times where we sat at the table and it just opens by itself. You can just watch it. It just opens. I'm like, okay, well, you can just close the cabinet doors. We're not playing that game today. Same thing with the kitchen
They
cabinets.
will scratch.
No, they will not. Tells to the no, they will not. You will not scratch. None of you will do any physical harm to any person in my house. Am I understood? If you're in my territory, we don't play that game. You will respect my house and my authority. So we're going to put an end to that right now. Don't even play with me right now. And then this closet, we call this the Harry Potter closet because it's under the stairs. This closet door, my ex was standing there in front of it, and the spirit must not have liked him because he was just standing there talking, and he felt like something was doing this to his head in the hallway. And then as he was like this, like there was a bug on him. And then as he did that closet door flew open at him with quite some force. And I was like, yeah, sorry, my house is a little haunted. Needless to say, he's never stood in there ever again. You have one at your house too? You have a spirit at your house, baby love? English. As soon as that came up, I was really thinking about laughing and saying, English, mother, do you speak it? From Pulp Fiction. We do quote that around here a lot. And right here around this corner, sometimes when you're coming in from around the corner, sometimes we have seen like a shadow figure it looks like they're popping their head around this corner from right over here. And the bathroom, I will just get up and show you. So This room, I know it's dark. This bathroom gives me the creeps. So upstairs and I'll come walk to the kitchen and I keep feeling like there's like someone just standing in this room and it creeps me the hell out. I'm just gonna be honest. That creeps me out. Sometimes I just feel like somebody's just standing in there, just like it's their room, their territory. So, you know, I don't particularly like that. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. Toilet flushing, lights turning on and off.
Watching you.
I just said that about that door and it said we are watching you. See? Told you. Creepy. Told you. Creepy likes to watch me. I swear. It always seems like someone's watching from that room. I don't know why that keeps turning off. That's so annoying. I want to keep it on. Keeps going between 3 and 4 now. Wonder if it'll go up to 7 again. That was kind of crazy earlier. Yeah, but why are you watching me? That's my question. What's so interesting?
Victor.
You got the name Victor. Yeah, like, why are you watching me? There's so many other things that you could be doing. Why would you want to watch me? For real. Why? And by the way, if there's anything you want me to ask it, in general, put it in the chat. I'll ask. Or put it even, if you want to, just put it like all caps, that I'll know it's a question for the spirits. I've asked many different questions, and I get really interesting answers. I might even run the actual voice thing, but that thing is, I will warn you, that thing is creepy as hell. Let me just pause this. Let me see if I can get, I have Ghost 2, but I want Ghost Vox. I'm going to actually download it on here. I have it on the phone that I'm streaming with. I'm just going to keep an eye on the fluctuations over here because this thing's kind of doing weird stuff. I don't know. It's been kind of fluctuating a little bit. I'm actually going to get that Ghost Vox and see. I don't know why Google is being weird. Why are you doing this weird crap to me? It's like, I've been having like weird things with technology today. I don't understand it. I'm going to download it, but then you can hear it because this is the one that the weird shit comes through. Like you can hear it in voices like in real time. Sometimes I'll put the headphones on and use like the Estes method. If you're not familiar, are you familiar with what the Estes method is? Because the Estes method is where I put the headphones on and it just starts, I'll ask a question or someone will ask a question and it'll just start coming through on the headphones. And I just say whatever it is. So I'm going to download this one. But this one, you actually hear voices come through. And like I said, I've gotten voices on this app that have matched the text in 2 different sessions. What are you screaming about up there, girly? She's like, okay. Almost got it. I didn't put it on this phone, but I have it on the one that I'm actually using for the video. So I'm going to let this balance out. It might say weird stuff at first. I'm going to turn this all the way up. I don't know if I'll be able to hear it. Is there anyone in the room with me right now?
Please act.
Just take it a moment to let it kind of do its thing, because with the electronic devices, it's like sometimes you get interference, and once it hits a level and it bounces, it's just then you start getting actual good stuff coming through.
So we know.
It's kind of like having the static sweep box, by the way. So it has different audio that it can pick from, and then it just can form words and different things and responses.
Jesus.
Turner, are you in here with me? How about Anna Cook? Are you here? How about Johnson?
Stuffs.
Why are you watching me?
I ain't got.
What are you trying to tell me about what's down below? Are you talking about the basement, or are you talking about buried in the ground?
Down.
It's only said down. This thing just keeps moving.
So I've just.
If you think you know what it's saying or whatever you hear, put it in the chat.
Jersey.
That was clear. It said Jersey. Why do you keep turning my lights red? It never wants to answer that question. See, now you're laughing.
Only good.
This thing's been going between 3 and 4 for a little bit here.
Yeah, ocean stuff. Still tight. Goalie's got it. Oh, yeah.
Now it's chatty.
Get the glitch.
Oh, yeah.
It still keeps going between 3 and 4 on the EMF. Not really doing any large spikes or anything. It's just doing some weird things.
Need work with. Pineapple.
It's only said pineapple. How long have you lived on this land?
Yeah. Is it the turn? Like a million? Oh, yeah. for my whole career.
What's your name?
Liz, what's yours?
To be at. Thanks.
Interesting.
In the world.
I mean, some of these responses are a little bit more clear, but it's just weird. They're still fluctuating between 3 and 4. And still at 68 degrees. I haven't had any like major spikes. The baseline's been about 4. I'm actually just going to touch this and see if I can move it. Let's see where we get baseline over here. Why did you turn off on me, bro? Okay, there we go. This is at 0 over here. I'm going to do it right in front of the device here so I can see. Is there anything that you need to tell me or want to tell me? I couldn't make that out.
That's
Arteta.
I don't know if my chat's been weird, but I don't know if my chat is okay.
Peter Man.
first.
Support.
I'm just testing out my chat to make sure we're all good. Okay, should be all good. Okay. Making sure it didn't freeze on me. Still at 0.
He's in.
Let's make sure. Okay. Yep. So these are still good. I wish I could see a few places, but
All roll.
since we're just listening, I'm just going to flip this around.
3 4.
Double B.
What happened in the 1930s on this property?
Cents.
Trying to see if I can turn this volume up anymore, or if it's at max. I think it's at max.
Wars.
Can you tell me how many people live in this house?
It's a
Like I said, it's 8.
extraordinary.
One at a time, dude. All right, I'm going to switch back to text. Shows I still have 2 in chat, but I don't know what's going on with my stream had an issue earlier. There we go. Okay, I had to refresh it, but I think we're still good. I switched back to Spirit Talker from the other app. But it's only, it said 8. I had 8 spirits. Because I asked how many spirits were in here. It said 8. So if you're in the chat, just say hi so I know that didn't freeze. Like I said, the Prism app is, I don't know, being goofy today. So I don't know. I had a lot of technical difficulties earlier. My EMF is still at 0. My temperature is still the same. I haven't had too many fluctuations. Earlier, the EMF was at, oh, it's at broken. Yeah, my Prism has been broken. Yeah, exactly. My EMF.
Apprehensive.
We are apprehensive. Well, why? We talk all the time. Really? I know that thing did it again. Timed out again. But the Salmon Colby thing doesn't ever time out. It just stays on like I want it to. Thank goodness. This also has a feature where it, and it's kind of annoying, but it works.
Hope.
Okay, hope. Where it like detects it's getting adjusted to its environment. But when it goes crazy or something touches it or there's a fluctuation, it will do that. It's annoying. It takes like a minute to even out. Sometimes if I do this. There it goes. Okay. So if anything touches it or goes near it, the thing will do that annoying beeping. Along with the freaking cat balls I have over there. So if there's any fluctuations in temperature or EMF, this thing goes off. I want to get a REM pod. I'm tempted to get one and put it in different parts of the house. Fenster! Okay. I'm glad that I can see people in the chat. I wasn't able earlier. I was having issues with the chat. I don't know what is going on with YouTube or Prism. I'm not the techie person. I need like Dave here to help me with this because I am terrible with Prism and getting everything situated. I had to have my daughter help me. She's my moderator. Shout out to her. The Lily Cat 09. Man, and we're sitting here, it's 11:23 p.m. And this thing still spits out answers, and it's related to things I'm talking about, so we'll see.
The witch is close by.
Here we go with that again. Shut up. That's not nice. And I haven't had any flickering lights so far, so I'm kind of happy about that. Sometimes that's just kind of a bit much for me. Questions that any of you want to? Why are you always in the bathroom?
Mental.
Good to know, man. Good to know. Why do you hang out in the downstairs bathroom? You've only had one encounter with a spirit? I've had multiple encounters with spirits. And the strangest thing is that the time that it's hard to explain. I was in Kenosha for a show, and I got a weird feeling like something was looking at me from the balcony, and I was like, I nudged my friend and said, hey, there's
1900s.
I was saying, hey, because this is the roadie in Kenosha, and I was like, something's watching me. I feel weird about this, and I was like, I was like asking one of the staff members, is this place haunted? And they're like, yeah, it's haunted. I'm like, oh, well, that's cute, because I felt it. I could feel it. Just feels, it's weird. It feels like something is literally watching you from afar. You can just feel the unease. A lot of people are very skeptical, but I've lived in this house for 3 years, going on 4. And ever since I've moved in, this place talks, I'll tell you. Weird stuff happens, noises. Sometimes, you know how you have a door closed and you have like a light on in the hallway? And like you can tell when somebody's standing in front of your door, like a shadow of somebody standing there. I've had that. That's been kind of creepy. I don't know why that thing keeps saying say hi in the live chat. It's so weird. I'm having issues with it tonight.
Sitting.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, my chat's been weird. I just had to refresh it again. One minute I'm here, the next minute everyone's gone in the chat. It's so strange. I don't know. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. I don't know. It's been acting up today. Strange. I haven't had anything crazy happen.
Brown eyes.
Brown eyes. That's a response I haven't heard before. Let me adjust that. Thing always times out. I don't know why. I'm tempted if I were to go upstairs what it might say, but I don't know how much longer I'll stream this for tonight, but and they still don't answer me as to why they turn the lights red. I asked that question. They won't tell me. It's a mystery. Dude, my cameras are fluctuating something crazy right now. I mean, it's been dark for quite some time. I don't know what's up with that. I know they mention outside a lot. I know they talk about soldiers a lot. Earlier they said something about battle. Why are you apprehensive? I just want to know that. Why are you apprehensive?
C.
Okay, well, I'm going to wait and see, but that's not the point. Why are you apprehensive? We talk quite a bit, so I don't know why you're apprehensive right now. Why are you being shy? All of you usually just jump in and start talking. Do I need to go upstairs? Upstairs is actually one of the hot spots, so my room is a hot spot. They never shut up in there. You're unusually quiet for usually being, you know, the ones that talk to me. Probably because I told the aggressive ones to shut up earlier. I'm kind of shocked. Like this is it's been a really weird silence for a little bit. But in my experience, it gets really quiet and then it gets really
We fight
crazy.
the darkness.
Crazies. We fight the dark. Well, okay. I'm good with that. My bunny is going ape shit.
Do you feel me?
No, I don't feel anything right now. Are you trying to touch me? What's up with that? You could just touch that device over here. You could touch this. You know, you touch me. Isn't that interesting? You don't want to touch me. And if they do touch that, it will light up green and it'll make this really annoying beeping noise. So like I said, usually when it's quiet,
Sitting.
it's like the quiet before the storm, and it just starts blowing up and things will go crazy. But I think in the future, I'm going to set up these cat balls by the stairs in the bathroom. I might get another couple of cameras and set those up, but I've had, like I said, some really dark responses. That thing keeps timing out. In the upstairs rooms, like in my daughter's room, some of the responses that I've gotten have been kind of on the darker side. Kevin. Who's the spirit
Go
that...
further.
Go further. Who's the spirit that's upstairs in Kai's room that likes to say all the dark stuff? What is your name? And when I say dark stuff, I mean dark stuff. It says it likes to reference the D word, and I'm not talking about private parts. I'm talking about the energies, the dark energies. I won't say that word. I try not to say those things in the middle of these kind of sessions because I'm not inviting that shit in here. But I've gotten, like I said, I think it's a Jacob's cradle. I'm like, that's like a torture device. Why did it say that, you know? I don't know, it said go further. I think I might actually put this box on the table in the dining room. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get the iPad and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try something different. Put that on the table. They'll start talking shit, probably. All right. I have crumbs on my table from earlier. That's cute. Adorable. It said Nora. Who's Nora? That the dark spirit?
Malevolence.
Yes. Okay. There you go. That tells me that. Let's sit down. I don't want any malevolence, though. I don't want you to come downstairs and start talking all that dark shit. I don't know what was going on with the focus here.
I was poisoned.
It's cute.
Ancient curse.
And we were just talking about burial grounds earlier. Is this land cursed? Did a lot of bad things happen on this land? Where I am also, just a note, where I'm located, where I live about 4 blocks from Lake Michigan. And if you know anything about Lake Michigan, we've had a lot of shipwrecks and there were a lot of lives lost. See, here we go. The weird thing, I can't see the chat and now it's doing weird stuff again.
Harmony.
Let's see, now I see. Do you do your sessions in the witching hour? Usually I can do sessions at any time. Later,
Little
friends.
girl likes you.
Little girl likes you. Yeah, good night, Fenster. I don't have to. I can do them in the witching hour. But they are equally as interesting during the day too. So during the day, the daylight hours, they will also talk equally.
Forgiveness.
See, this thing is fucking going crazy now. Like I said, it's the calm before the storm. So it said, Harmony, the little girl likes you, forgiveness. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if I do, it doesn't matter if I'm doing them during the witching hour or if I just do them during the day. It doesn't matter. Like this stuff goes crazy. It doesn't matter what time of day it is or night. But I do find that sometimes at night it feels like things like to come forth a lot more frequent. I would say at night, like the responses come a little faster, and I feel like the activity is a little bit more heightened at night than it is during the day, but still during the day I get plenty of responses, and I get, flashing lights and noises and cabinet doors opening during the daylight. So I get stuff pretty much on the regular here. It doesn't have to be at night during witching hour. It's pretty active here.
You are very safe here.
Well, that's good to know. I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm very safe here. I feel safe here. Well, that's a good response. At least we're not getting the other responses like earlier. Though, when it says like the little girl likes you, to me that's a little disturbing. And I haven't heard like any noises or anything, but it's hard because the bunny's cage is right over here on the other side of the table. And sometimes she'll thump, but sometimes I think she senses the spirits too. I think she gets a little rambunctious. Throw. Please don't throw anything. Please don't throw anything. I'm just trying to think of a question to ask that I haven't already asked it. I have a question I want to ask because it's pertaining to something that happened last year. And it just mentioned about a little girl likes you. Is there a little girl in white, or is there any information you can tell me about a little girl dressed in white? Keep feeling like I'm gonna get a response, but it's like a weird anxious feeling. I'm feeling a little anxious right now. Like not like a scared anxious.
Arthur.
I said Arthur. I know that name. It's like a anticipation anxious. That's what I'm feeling right now. Like, you're anticipating something happening and you're like, okay, I know it's going to happen. I'm very familiar with the name Arthur. But what does that have to do with the little girl in white? I just wonder what it's going to say. Oh, you know what I should do? You know how sometimes spirits will know who certain the ghost hunters are? I wonder if I should I ask it about Zach? I'm curious. I'm so curious.
Children around you.
So here we go with the little girl in white. Now it's the children around me. Okay, I didn't ask you. Go away, Siri. I don't know why my chat did some weird thing.
Use camera.
Okay, that was creepy because my video froze on my YouTube and I'm on the iPad trying to fix it right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. The chat refreshed. That was creepy. Children around you, use camera. Wow, that was creepy. Okay. What time are we at? I am at 11:45 at night. This is in Central Time. So wait, in Vegas it's 11:45, 11:10, so it's 9:45 there, I believe. And it's cold. Today was a chilly day. I wonder if I should ask it. Should I ask it? Do you know who Zach Bagans is?
Evidence.
How do you feel about Zach Bagans? Let's just see if it knows who that is. I'm curious.
Hello.
Just evidence. Hello. Just seeing if it'll say anything else.
Torture.
Oh no, don't start with that again. Torture. No, we're not talking about that again. That's a topic that we are definitely going to be off limits with. All right? We are not talking about that. Maybe. Maybe his ears are ringing. I'm telling you, I so would love to investigate with that man. I'm telling you, I would. I think it would be interesting. It'd be quite hilarious, actually. Not to mention, like, when I went to the museum, it was just like, I was so balls to the wall. Like, I just wanted to go to every exhibit for the VIP. I was just like, I'm going. Until I got to the doll that I will not name. I will not say that thing's name. And it's not Peggy. The other doll that's in that museum, I did not go in that room. I won't even say its name because I actually firmly believe that that thing is pretty evil. And I do not want that shit attached to me at all. I already had enough issues after I visited his museum. And, you know, I kind of went in with open mind. I didn't wear any of my bracelets, any of my crystals or anything like I usually wear every day. Okay, I wear those. But the day that I went to Zach's museum, I was wearing this Aurora Borealis crystal.
I'll use my voice.
It says, I'll use my voice. And it's kind of funny that it said that because what I'm trying to say, I had this Aurora Borealis crystal that I wore there. Okay, I swear to God, since I went to the museum, I have worn the thing twice. The first time I put it on since I went to his museum, I had a rash. Malefic. I had a rash around my neck after wearing it. Now, it's a real silver chain. I've never had issues with it. And I had a rash around my neck, and it was red. I have pictures of it. I wish I could post it, but I had a rash around my neck from that when I wore it. So I was like, okay, maybe I hope nothing's attached to it. And then I went and I took it off that chain and everything. I cleansed it, went and put it back on, and then all of a sudden, that's when I've been sick again, and it was in my throat. I'm like, what the hell? And the significance of that is when I was in the Kevorkian room with the Kevorkian van in his museum, I felt like someone had their hands around my neck, like putting pressure on it. And I thought it was the weirdest thing. Like, I'm like, it was like, just felt like someone was putting pressure on my voice box. And then after I left the room, I didn't feel it anymore. It was like it was the weirdest thing ever. But ever since I left the museum, every problem that I've had when I've worn the necklace, everything
Assurance.
says assurance. Everything that's happened to me has been vocal cords, voice, cough, throat related. The necklace burns. It's been throat ever since that freaking room. Yeah. I'd love to talk to Zach about that a little more because that was the creepiest thing ever. Like it said creature. Yeah. It could be a strange coincidence, maybe not, but I didn't want to go in wearing any crystals or anything because I didn't want it to come at me. Because I think that certain things target when they know that you're trying to protect yourself. It's like, I know what you're doing, and it likes to attach. Now, I also have another interesting story.
I'm listening to everything.
That's creepy enough as it is. Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate it because I got some interesting stories. A friend of mine from Twitter that went also and visited Zach's museum. He went to Zach's museum. He wore all his stuff. And I think it was, and then he went around Halloween. And then I think it was like 2 weeks after he visited, I want to say approximately, he ended up in the hospital and he almost had like a heart attack or stroke. His blood pressure was so high. I was like, okay. So all of us that kind of went there has had our own little experiences. And that's why they tell you to, say the little waiver thing, because it is at your own risk. And I remember talking about it in my video about how I was a little disoriented the next day and how I had the headache and stuff. So that was definitely strange. I love how this says I'm listening to everything. It's just another, I always questioned if I brought something back with me. Sometimes I wonder. But I'm not gonna dwell on that.
Blessings.
Blessings. Okay. See, we're getting good responses. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. I'm looking like I don't see any of the cabinet doors opening, so we're relatively peaceful today. Tonight's been a peaceful night. It hasn't been. There are some nights where it's just like shit consistently happens. Tonight's been pretty tame, so it's not bad. Unless they're a little shy. Yeah, that's the thing that I was afraid of, is I didn't want anything to be attached and follow me. And knowing what happened with Zach, that also, for me, was like, I'm not risking it. Like, I'm not going in that stinking doll's room. I'm not going to even go anywhere near that stinking doll. I won't go near that doll. I did get in front of Peggy, though. I'm not afraid of Peggy. I think Peggy's pretty chill. But for a possessed doll, she's pretty chill. Listen to me. Like it's just nonchalant, normal stuff. But the Dybbuk boxes, that's a whole nother thing. That Williams. Interesting. I'll have to look that name up later. In the museum too, where he has that Dybbuk box, that the thing that was associated with Post Malone. He has another one in there. I don't know if you're aware of it. It looks like tree roots on that one. That one I think is worse than the other Dybbuk box. I think that one should be in the case with the friggin' writing on it too. That thing, when I went in that room with the Dybbuk boxes, that something didn't sit right with me with that one. That one was that was a no-go for me. Hung. Blessings, Williams, and Hung. Let me ask it a question. Do you have a problem with the stuff that I have upstairs? Do you have a problem with the oracle cards, the crystals? Do you have an issue with that? Yeah, the Post Malone thing. I was sitting there the day that I think he went live, and Zach was like, you haven't opened this Dybbuk box. I'm like, are you okay in the head, man? Because I don't know why you would want to open that thing. I think this is a bad idea. But yeah, he's got another box in there. It looks like a tree of death. I'm not gonna say tree of life. It looks like a tree of death. And that box is creepy as hell. I think that box should be in, like I said, in the glass case with the writing on it. Because my intuitive feelings on that box I feel is worse than the one that Post Malone touched. Like,
My death was brutal.
Said, my death was brutal. The spirit in here talks a lot about death. How they died.
There's many others.
Yeah, I know there's many others. There's quite a few. I appreciate you talking to me. I really do. Sorry that your death was brutal. Shouldn't have had to go through that. Yeah. So if you ever go to that museum, there's also in the back, there's like this little shelf and like people have put offerings. For me, in my mind, in my intuitive self, my thought process is people want to put stuff there to protect themselves. And you know what I think? I think if you put anything with your energy on it and you leave it in an altar in a haunted place, don't you think you're leaving your energy there for whatever that is? It's almost, to me, it feels like an invitation and not an offering. Like, I wouldn't want to leave anything with my energy on it personally in a place where there's supposed demonic, I'm just going to say that word, quote, 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 don't you start boxes with...
Not dead, just distant.
Not dead, just distant. Oh, that's cute. That was like the weirdest response too. It was like, not dead, comma, just distant. Like he literally had like a full phrase here. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to leave crap on a shelf with my energy on it. That's, to me, like I said, that's like an invitation. Why would you leave a lock of your hair or like a ring or like anything of you that has to do with you? Why would you leave that there? That would make no sense. I wouldn't want that, because that's like leaving my signature for them. That's like invitation attached to my energy, attached to things that belong to me. You know, it's like when people make their voodoo dolls or whatever, and they have things from the person that belongs there. It's like, that's like the open invitation. Yeah, come on in. Not me. I ain't doing that shit. That's crazy. I will not leave anything. I did not leave anything. I didn't wear crystals because I didn't piss anything off, and I did not leave an offering, because no way. I'm not leaving nothing with my energy on it.
Rope torture.
Oh, stop. See, here we go again. Rope torture. It talks about the death being brutal. It talks about torture. Jacob's cradle. Rope torture. Either you're a really kinky spirit or you really had some medieval torture shit happen, because... No, just no. Like, no. Why are we talking about torture again? Why? Just why? Why do you want to keep talking about torture? You know? Why? See, that's why when I do this and I just let it run, and you'll see like the responses are pretty aligned with whatever is going on. It'll just start talking about it in detail. Really, Giz, are you going crazy in your bunny house? Oh my goodness. We're almost at exactly midnight my time.
Look, I'm here.
It said, look, I'm here, as Giz went crazy. I'm looking. Can you knock on something behind me? You want to let me know that you're here?
Torment.
No, we're not talking about torments and torture. Once again, we're not talking about that. I know that it's one of those topics that you just love to talk about. I know you love to talk about it. I know. But we're just not going to do that, okay? We're just not doing it. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to invite that in. Yeah, so it said torture, hung, my death was brutal, Rope torture, torment. It's like I have a
I
very...
can scare you.
No. It said I can scare you. Are you kidding me right now? How about not? How about we just don't play this game? Huh? How about we don't scare? Because you know what? I'm pretty assertive with where I live and how I do things, okay? I don't...
Come here.
I am here. I'm sitting right here in this chair. Sassy things, I tell you, man. Being all demanding and shit. I swear, I think it's actually kind of teasing me. Like, I can scare you. Come here. After I asked it to knock. Then knock. Then just freaking knock. No, you come here. You knock behind me. Why can't you do that? I swear to God, it's just, like I said, there's a spicy one in here. There's that spicy guy, the ain't that some shit guy. I don't have a name for him yet. Never really gave me a name. It kind of does feel like that. And I don't have any problem dishing the attitude right back. It's kind of like banter. Stop playing with me. Really? So funny. So funny, honey.
Jeremiah.
Look, I said I said there wasn't a name. Now it gave me a name. Jeremiah. All right, Jeremiah. You ain't playing that game today. All right, I'm going to leave this REM pod thing over here. I'm going to turn this on in here. I'm going to leave it right there. So I have this, and it's at 0 right here. Playing around with me, jokester Jeremiah, really? So it finally gave me a name. And still, I find that funny. After I said that. I didn't have a name for it. It gave me a name.
They killed her.
Who killed who? Here we go with this again. Who killed who? That's not very specific. They killed her. Who's they? We keep talking about burial grounds. We talk about torment. We've talked about... It's like something bad. Like something happened to somebody on this land or something. It's just like on repeat. It's like... And it said something about being poisoned. I also got simplicity. I also got a thing that said something about where somebody took their own life. I can't say that other word. I'll just say they unalived. They unalived. That's what the spirit said on the box. They unalived. So there's something, I think, I swear there's been some things that have happened on this land. Yeah, Jeremiah does have dark humor. Jeremiah also is very spicy. I think Jeremiah is the spirit that came through and was like, ain't that some shit on The Voice, and was saying some other different things. I'm getting a very interesting feeling close to my back right now. I'm just checking.
others.
Yeah, I know there's others. Right? Is that someone else I'm talking about that says, ain't that some shit? That's not Jeremiah. That's someone else. Okay, I'm not getting any.
1,820.
That was random. It said 1820. That was very specific. You know what's really weird about that too? I got a hit of 10 on the EMF meter. I got an EMF spike. When I set it down, it went to 10. It was real quick, just like that. What the hell? And then we got that response. Yeah, 1,820. 1820. Wonder why that's significant. As far as I know, Wisconsin was established in 1848. 1820 would have been 28 years before that. Wait, yes. Yeah, 1820. And it got kind of cold, and I started getting goosebumps. And then I was like, why did that thing spike by the chair? It was like, boom, just real quick. A 10. It was at a 0. It's been at a 0 the whole time. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Dirty.
Dirty. That's probably the biggest spike I've seen today. It was at baseline 4 over there, and it kept going to a 7, 8. And then, like I said, as soon as I put this down, and it's been at 0 even in my hand, it went to 10, like just like that, real quick. It was like, boom, 10. I don't have the temperature. Let's see. It says good, and there's no warning on that. And it's still at 0.
Infernal.
What did it say? Infernal. I'm gonna touch this for a second. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the temperature over here. It feels kind of chilly over here. Okay, so it was 68 over there. It's 63.6 in here right now. I'm trying to keep an eye on that because I felt like it got cold right after that, like I'm cold. The most active place in my house would be my room upstairs, directly above my head. Okay, it was at 63.3. We're at 64. I didn't have any other, like I said, I didn't have any spikes. It said infernal, not fertile. If it said fertile, I'd be
Listen
like,
carefully.
oh, it said listen carefully. Yeah. I know you didn't say fertile. I know you said infernal. I was paying attention. Don't lecture me, jeez. I'm going to go put this over here where it's at 64 degrees. I'm going to put it at the chair at the end. Let's see. I'm going to turn this around. So, like I said, this thing spiked.
You are accepted.
Well, thanks. I'm glad. This spiked to 10. And then it felt cold, so I just brought this over here. But we're at 64, and it was at 63.3. It felt like it got cold for a second. I'm just trying to see if it'll spike again or not. You want to come sit in the chair? You can come sit here at the end of the table if you want. I think that went up even 0.4 degrees. I think. Oh, keep an eye on that. That's interesting. 64.5. The temperature is going up. So must have, when I got that energy spike and the temperature was like 63.3 and now it's going back up, that could have been, there was something definitely nearby me.
Dirty.
It said dirty again. I'm sorry. Is my table too dirty for you? I'm sorry. We had dinner earlier. Yeah, my bad. You're like, my bad. Sorry that I said the word wrong, but don't throw a fit, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go in the kitchen real quick. Put this away. Before I forget. That's I forgot to put that back in the fridge. I don't want that to go bad.
Amazed.
Okay, what did you say?
Even ghosts avoid you.
That's hilarious. Amazed. Even ghosts avoid you. Why, are you all afraid of me? Because I'm not scared or what? That makes me laugh. Even that must be the jokester. Even ghosts avoid you. I'm amazed. Let's see, we're at 64.9. Yeah, I know I'm a pain in your ass. You don't have to tell me twice. 64.9, so it is warming up. Told you it's spicy.
Speak.
Do you think I'm a dog now? Okay, now the temperature is rapidly increasing right now. We are at, it went from 64.9, we're at 65.3 and rising. It's getting really warm over there in that seat. So either something's been over here the whole time and it's finally moving because it's starting to get warmer. That is my conclusion. But if it starts dropping again, then I'm going to know it's near me because I was cold and now it was 63.3. It's now 65.3 and going. So clearly something must have been around here because the temperature was dropping and then it went up. And like I said, I did feel cold. It was cold. Did you move away from me?
Unexplained.
So now they're not going to tell me. Okay. Why don't you come back and sit in the chair? I mean, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ironically 8 chairs when it said there was 8 spirits. I mean, there technically is a chair for each one of you. Y'all could just have a seat. We could just have a whole table discussion if you really wanted to.
Murdered.
Here we go with murdered again. Why do y'all go to the heavy, dark stuff? Don't you have anything positive to contribute? Like, besides talking about death, is there anything positive that you have to tell me? It just went 65.4. Temperature's going back up again. I'm gonna grab it and bring it next to me. See if I can. Oh, it's hard to see in the dark. 65.4. So 65.6. I'm gonna put it down because I don't want it to read me. I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Be careful in here.
Why? Why do I need to be careful? $65.6. The temperature is rising. Are you finally going to have a seat in this chair next to me? You know, I do like the company. Wonder what it's going to say to that.
Stacy.
65.6. Still holding. I lied. 65.8. It's getting warmer in the spot of where the chair where I asked them to sit. And
I'm going to leave.
no, don't leave. Stay in the seats. Don't go anywhere. Just stay there. Just stay right there. So behind me it's 66.2. It's actually warmer.
Trust the woman.
Trust the woman. Okay. 66.2 behind me and around me. But in this spot over here by the chair, the temperature's colder. It's dropping right now. Here we go. You can stay there. You don't have to go. I don't want you to go. Why don't you stay here and talk to me for a little bit?
Take picture.
I can't take a picture of you right now. I want to, but I can't. Well, actually, yes, I can. I lied. Let's just follow its advice. Why don't we? All right. All right, I'm snapping some photos. I don't know what you want me to see, but I'm going to snap a few. I'm listening. Okay, that's weird because it's going up again. 66.3. Stacy. Yeah, that's what it said before. Stacy. Why did you move? You didn't have to move. You can stay there. No one said you had to leave. You could stay in the chair. Now on the left of me, I feel like it's cold. Have I ever taken a picture and saw something?
Anxiety.
I have not in this house. I have taken a picture in the house that I grew up in, which is about maybe 5 minutes from here. That picture looks like a shadow hovering in a kitchen. It looks like a man in a Civil War uniform, and it's like dark, shadowy, almost skeleton. Like, I haven't seen anything necessarily in pictures here, to my knowledge. I'd really like to take a Polaroid and see what would come up from that in here, just to see, especially in that closet under the stairs. 66.5. It's getting warmer. Mind you, it said sin. My thermostat is programmed to stay at 65. So the fact that this is even 66.
The devil is real.
Why are we talking about, here we go with the religious stuff again. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what it does. 66. Yep, 66.5. So my thermostat's set at 65 and it's at 66.5 by the chair. So I can't explain that. 66.7. It's getting warmer. Yeah, honestly, so I actually had sorry, I got a chill in my body just now. I have like goosebumps right now. Okay, anyways. So when I was younger and lived in my childhood home, I had a few things happen there. So one of the fluorescent light bulbs from the basement just one day fell out and crashed to the floor and broke, which that was weird. I've heard noises, whispers.
He killed.
And we're talking about this. He killed again. But I start to wonder too, because it mentioned the name Arthur, and it keeps him talking. I think it talked about soldiers too at one point, and talks about battle and stuff. So I wonder if there was a spirit that might have been in a war, or maybe it could be an ancestor or something that is like followed. Why am I yawning? Okay. I'm usually up till 3 a.m, by the way. Maybe followed me. But, I mean, it's not unheard of. 66.9, temperature is going up again. The more I talk about it, the temperature is rising.
Yes, I'm here.
Said, yes, I'm here. So that right there kind of makes me think about that. Maybe that's like the affirmation of, maybe that is the spirit that came from my childhood home, or maybe it's just always been around. Not that I get anything bad from that, because I don't feel bad. I don't feel like it's anything bad. My EMF meter keeps timing out. This is really interesting that temperature keeps going up. I can't believe it's 12:30. I might end this.
Yeah.
It said, yeah. See? Yes, I'm here. Yeah. So to me, maybe to me, I'm just saying That's a pretty intelligent response right there. I mean, that just to me says, yeah, maybe it is the spirit from the childhood home that followed me and kind of protects me and stuff.
Beside.
And it said beside. So, and I keep talking and that gives me goosebumps. That's so crazy. That's crazy. It said beside. So maybe it's protecting me, you know? And it said, yes, I'm here. Yeah. I mean, we've got two things saying yes after that. So that could be it. It could have followed me. It could be protecting me. Yeah, like I'm telling you, there are things that I don't even talk about yet, and it just starts spouting stuff. And I'm like, holy shit. You know, there are times, you know, you'll have these things and it'll just like start spouting random shit that doesn't make any sense. But this is pretty much, the stuff it spouts is pretty much related. So I'm thinking that kind of could be a piece of the puzzle there. Could be a soldier, a protector. Maybe even a spirit guide. I don't even know. I mean, it's entirely possible.
Remove.
I said remove. I just never really thought about that. When you said something about pictures, it kind of just triggered that. Like I remembered it. And it kind of like, it feels like at times when I'm doing these, it kind of feels like the energy is different.
I don't mean harm.
See, I don't mean harm. It feels like the energy is different from spirit to spirit when it responds. Like you'll know what spirit you're talking to because one spirit has this, like you said, the dark humor and like it's kind of spicy. And then you have stuff that comes through and it's just like light and whatever. It's like a whole mix. So we said, yeah, beside, remove, I don't mean harm. So clearly this is a good spirit. That's still 66.9. Well, thank you for not meaning me harm. Thank you for being beside me, and thank you for
Stay here.
thank you for being a protector. It said stay here. And the bunny just thumped. Yeah, it says, I don't mean harm. Stay here.
Corruption.
What's corrupt? What's on your mind? I think I might do this a little while longer, see what else answers I'm getting. Oh, we're at 60. We were at 67. Now we're back to 66. That was interesting. I'm looking for temperature fluctuations and
Doctor.
doctor. It said corruption doctor. What does that mean? If this is a protector and this is somebody that's been walking beside me. Corruption, doctor. Huh, interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't know what that pertains to, but I'm going to keep that in mind. Wait a minute. Brain. Dr. Kevorkian. Corruption. Doctor. And he's talking about the museum. After I just talked about that in the Dr. Kevorkian room. Because that's not crazy. Not at all. That is way too coincidental. Jackson. I'm going to go back and I'm going to research that when I get names. Jackson. I don't know what the significance of Jackson. I don't really know, but I'll do my research after this is done. I can't believe I've been streaming this long. This is crazy. It's like...
Trust the woman.
And it says trust the woman again. It's 12:35 here. I can't believe I've been streaming this long. 67 degrees now. 67.4. 67.2.
Husband.
Husband. Trust the woman. Husband. I don't know what that means. Michael Jackson? I don't know. Temperature keeps going up though. This is really interesting. 67.4. Actually, it's fluctuating between 2 and 4. 67.1. I'm getting temperature fluctuations right now. 2. 68. I'm getting temperature fluctuations. It's kind of freaky. 67.2, 67.6. Then it was up to 68. There's 68 again. 67. It's fluctuating. That's kind of creepy. Are you sitting in the chair next to me? It's fluctuating.
Get away from here.
Ah, this is kind of creepy. All right, hold up.
We're lost here.
I don't know if it'll focus it. This thing has been fluctuating. It's literally just going up and down right now. It has not done that all night like that. It's like going up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, I'm getting temperature fluctuations from that chair. Are you sitting in the chair next to me? $68.1, 67.6, 68, 67. It's fluctuating.
Oblivion.
I keep feeling like it's cold in front of me. Just kind of looking here. Like I said, I don't know. I will look it up when I'm done with the stream and see what it says. Because, like I said, some things that this thing says is related. I mean, there might be a connection there. And that's kind of creepy if there is a connection there. Then maybe it is saying, I was there, I protected you, yes. Maybe they were there trying to protect me from whatever that was. Maybe he was trying to tell me that. Maybe it's the confirmation. Okay, this is at 68.1, but I feel like it's kind of cold by me. 67 point, hold on, 68, 67.4. 67.
Shop.
Shop. 68.1. 68.1. I put it back over by a chair. It's 67.8.
My lungs collapsed.
Okay, now it's talking about my lungs collapsed. Definitely going to have to look this up when I'm done. Because there's definitely information coming through here that might actually be all related to that, and it's talking about it right now. 68.1. 68.1. Okay, we're pretty even around the board here. 68.1. There's no fluctuations going on around me, behind me. But I'm just going to set it in the spot where it was. So it was stable at 68.1 around me. And it kept fluctuating between 67. Yeah, it's like, thank you for sharing this. So it's saying my lungs collapse, is talking about something. So it's clearly trying to tell me something. It says top. And when it said shop, it was like, like a window shop. Like it's spelled SHOPPE. Like a candy shop or like a storefront. Like a storefront, my lungs collapsed. Top. Could be the top of their lungs collapsed. Or I was talking about something in the upper area.
Maleficence.
Maleficence. Okay. Don't worry, I'm going to piece this together. When I'm done with this stream, at some point, I'm actually going to research and I'm going to piece this together. Because this seems very much connected. It seems like there's something here it's trying to get at. But then it said after doctor and it said after Jackson and it said trust the woman and then it said husband. And it said we're lost here. Oblivion. a shop. My lungs collapsed. Top. Yeah. It's like matter of like connecting the dots, I think. And now the temperature is just sitting at 68.1 where it was fluctuating before we were getting the other responses. It's now steady at 68.1.
You are amazing.
Thank you. So are you. Okay, let's see. Oops, almost dropped it. It's gonna do another check around me. 68.1. 67, hold on. I had a cold spot over here. 67.4. Now I get over here at 68.1. I'm just checking to see if there's... Ooh, I felt that. That felt interesting. That was like it was like a breeze. It felt like a breeze of cold air, just like whoosh. It's like right in front of me, like by the box. It's like right here. Trying to see if I can get a reading on it.
I'm innocent.
Said I'm innocent. Huh. Yeah, I know. It's that's interesting. Unless it knows that I'm going to listen and maybe it wants me to put it together. Like I said, I've had some really interesting sessions where I was asking questions about this house and the past, and I got names, and in real time my cousin looked it up in newspaper articles and found that the names correlated to the people that lived here at the time. And they would be passed as well. So they would have passed on already. So clearly there's something intelligent that definitely talks and gives information. Maybe we're dealing with that same spirit again that's giving the information. So maybe it's something connected. Maybe. I think I'm going to wrap this up soon. I can't believe I've been streaming this long. I cannot believe I've been doing this long. This is crazy.
You see us.
Well, I don't necessarily always see you, but feel you guys? Yes. I can't always see you, but I can feel you. Really
We
good.
remember you all.
Says we remember you all. Yeah, this has been crazy. I mean, when I told you, like my house does have intelligent spirits in it. It's haunted. It's a historic home. I mean, it is haunted. I do get responses and they are intelligent.
Wait and see.
Wait and see. Giz. That's my rabbit. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, I did not anticipate on streaming for this long. But as long as I'm getting responses and stuff, like, then I would continue to do it. But I mean, it was quiet. And now it's just like, holy crap. Some of the information we'll have to piece together and see if we can connect the dots. But Yeah, I mean it's good. I know there's a lot of skeptics out there, but I swear this house has some insane. Yeah, I know it's not that. Let me show you real quick before I end the stream, but it's my bunny. It's Gizmo. She has toys on the ground. My bunny is spoiled. Gizzy, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's a Holland Lop. This is Gizmo. Say hi, Giz. Say hi, Gizmo. Say hi. Say hi. Gizzy, 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 Gizzy. Gizzy, 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 Gizzy. You wanna say hi? What's the matter, Gizzy? What's the
I
matter?
affect the animals.
Oh my God, did you just hear that? I'm over here by Giz. No, hold on a second. I've got to show you this response. I just got on the box. You're going to freak. Oh my God. No way. Look what it says. I affect the animals. I affect the animals. It's affecting Gizmo. Aw, poor Giz. Be nice to Giz. There's nothing wrong with pretty Giz. Be nice. Don't taunt Giz. Hi, Gizmo. Hi. Hi, baby. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay, honey. It's okay.
Doctor.
It's okay. Yeah. Probably scared her a little. It's okay. You're okay, honey. It's okay, Gizmo.
You've been here before.
It's okay, G to the Izzo. You're okay. Yeah, that's Gizmo. She's my Holland Lop. Yeah, I just got her. Actually, she picked me. I went to the pet store and yeah, I went over there and she just kind of picked me. So I was like, okay, I took her home. Yeah. She's going to be my Ghost Adventures watching rabbit. It says, I affect the animals. It said doctor and it says you've been here before. So, yeah, I think there's some dots to connect here. So after all that, that's crazy. And with that, after it said I affect the animals while I'm over there by the rabbit. Yeah. With that note, I'm going to definitely close up this spirit box session. So, and whenever I do things like that, it's like you literally do what you would do with the Ouija board. You're like,
Don't fear us.
I know, I'm not fearing you, but I am wrapping it up since it's almost 1 a.m. here, guys. But thank you for all of your responses. But I'm going to end the communication now for the night. So thank you for all of your responses. Thank you for talking with me. And hopefully we'll talk again soon. But for now, we're done. So until next time.
Drive.
Goodbye. There we go. I will always say goodbye, just like I would close the Ouija board. But, yep, that's it for me. I probably won't go to bed for a couple hours, but I'm going to go do my research. My research. I can't even English. It's too fucking late. I'm going to do my research and see what I come up with and connect the dots. And then I'll let you know. And then probably on Monday, if you're streaming on Monday, I'll probably be on your live stream in the morning, probably while I'm at work, like every time. So with that, have a good night. I hope I can do this again, and hopefully I won't have any technical difficulties, again. So have a good night, and it must be almost 11 o'clock, so we'll see you on Monday, or I'll talk to you on Monday. if you have your live streams. So, yep, and I'll let you know what I find. Well, thank you for joining me. I know that things were kind of crazy, but I think it was well worth it. There's a lot of stuff that kind of came through here for doing this. It was kind of fun. So thank you for joining me. All right. Well, with that, have a good night. We'll see you on Monday. Good night.